We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello dear students, this is Dr. HITESH R. ASHANI, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering, VVP Engineering College, Rajkot. Welcome you all in this lecture of Basic Civil Engineering. I am going to discuss about instruments that are used to set the perpendicular offsets from the chapter Linear Measurement, Module 4. So these are the 4 instruments which is used to lay the perpendicular offsets. First one is optical square, second one is Indian optical square, third one open cross staff, and fourth one is the prism square. So one by one I will explain you all the instruments in detail. Now let us start with the first one, optical square, which is the most important instrument. First, let us see what is the principle of optical square. So principle is that the angle between the incident ray, and the angle between the reflected ray is 90 degree. So that is the principle of optical square. Again I am repeating, the angle between the incident ray, this one, this is my incident ray, and the angle between the reflected ray, which is also known as the horizontal ray or horizon ray, this angle is exactly 90 degree. So that is the principle of optical square. Now the optical square is a circular box of 50 mm diameter and 12.5 mm depth. The box has 3 slits, means vertical gap in the box at a location of E. You can see here, this is the vertical slit at location E. This is the vertical slit at location F, and the vertical slit at location C. So these are the 3 vertical slits which are provided in the optical square. Slit E and slit F are in the same line, and the slit C is perpendicular to the slit E and F. In the line of slit E and F, okay, in the line of slit E and F, a horizon glass H is provided. You can see in this figure, this horizon glass H is provided in the line of slit E and F. This horizon glass H, this is the horizon glass H. It is silvered at top and plain at bottom, which is facing towards the slit E. So this glass, top half is like mirror surface, and bottom half of this H glass is plain. Means we are able to see through that bottom half portion on the other side, and the face of this H glass is towards the slit E. Now opposite to the slit, means opposite to the slit C, opening C, this is the opening C, opposite to the opening C, a glass I known as the index glass is provided, which is totally silvered surface, and the face of the eyeglass, index glass, is towards the slit C. The angle, the inclined angle of the glass I and glass H, means index glass and horizon glass, is 45 degree. These angles between the two glasses, H glass means horizon glass and I glass means index glass, the angle that is created by the edges of these two glasses is 45 degree. Now, to set the perpendicular offset, the opening C, okay, the opening C will face towards the object for which we have to set the perpendicular distance. Now, observer should stand on the chain line AB approximately at the location where the perpendicular is to be set, holding the optical square in his hand and looking from the slit E. You can see here, observer will look through this slit E and standing approximately on the chain line AB, holding the optical square, okay, by the handle which is provided at the bottom of the this square, optical square at eye level. Now what will happen when the observer will stand in this situation? The image of ranging rod means object at P. This image of the ranging rod at P will strike the glass eye, and after that, striking the glass eye, it will reflected towards the glass edge, and from glass edge the image received from the glass eye will be reflected and received by a observer who is holding the instrument at a eye level and looking through the slit E. Then observer looking through the slit E means, now you can see here, this is the slit E through which the observer is looking, and this is the edge glass on the line of slit E and F. Now then observer looking through the slit E is able to see the image of the object P, that is the ranging rod, on the upper silver surface of the horizon glass edge. Means observer who is looking through the slit E is able to see the image of this object, ranging rod P, on this top half surface of the horizon glass H, and the image of the ranging rod of the chain line AB, which is means image of the ranging rod B, which is located on the other side of the chain line AB from the bottom half plane surface of the horizon glass H, from here, this one. If the observer finds the image of the ranging rod at chain line B and object P do not in the same vertical line on the horizon glass H as shown in this figure, you can see here the ranging rod at object P and the ranging rod at the location or station B on the chain line is not in the same vertical line, then observer will move in the forward direction or in the backward direction parallel to the chain line until the image of the ranging rod of the chain line AB, that is ranging rod B, and the ranging rod of the object P comes in the same vertical line as shown in the figure. When this condition happens or arise, at that time observer will transfer the point on the ground to locate the foot of the perpendicular offset. So at this time observer will fix the lumb bob on the hook which is provided in the handle of the bottom of the instrument, and observer will transfer the point on the ground. So that point, it is known as the foot of the perpendicular offset. Okay, and the measured length of the offset and drainage distance is taken, okay, for the further use, the further process. So in this way, optical square is used to set the perpendicular offset. Now next instrument is prism square. So prism square works on the same principle as the optical square. There is no difference. The principle is same. The only difference between the prism square and optical square is that instead of two glasses, as we are seeing that in optical square we are having two glasses, H glass and I glass, which is fixed at 45 degree. Here in a prism square, a prism is provided which has two surface I and H, which is fixed at 45 degree. Both this surface I and H in the prism square is silver surface, means reflecting surface. Working of the prism square is same as per the working of the optical square. So you have to write the steps as we have discussed in the optical square. For the prism square there is no change. Only thing is that the ranging rod at B, that is seen directly through the pap hole which is provided on the top of the prism. Here we are knowing that H glass, horizon glass, which is in the line of the, okay, I will show you in the figure so we'll come to know here. This is the prism here, and in prism this is the I surface and this is the H surface. These both surfaces are silver surface, reflecting surface. So the object, image of the object will strike first on this I surface of the prism, and that will reflected at 45 degree towards the H surface which is facing towards the slit E, and the object which is reflecting here is again reflecting towards the eyes of the observer which is looking through the slit E. Now, how to see the ranging rod which is located on the other side of the chain line B? To see the image of the ranging rod B, a hole is provided on the top of the prism. So observer who is looking through the slit E is able to see the image of the object at location P, that is the ranging rod at P, on this H surface, in the image of the ranging rod B through the pap hole which is provided on the top of the prism. And same process is repeated as we have seen in the optical square. So I am not going to repeat the working process of this prism square. Only the difference I will explain you, and that you have to modify it accordingly in your theory when the question is